2021 of the year of streaming and learning to code. Today is May 1st. We have just finished our 4th month. We are starting the 5th. And the adventure/nightmare continues. So, we finished. We are continuing 57% of the way through Ruby. And we made it through hashes and symbols last night. And we are now going to be tackling the activity they have for us, A Night at the Movies. Today's probably not going to be the longest stream. Definitely on the shorter side. But a stream nonetheless. Dear God, maybe this won't be a short stream. This looks hellish. This looks hellish. I think I overestimated or underestimated, and you know what? This is not going to end well for anybody. That's what this is. There's a lot of code and very, very little time. We're going to see how much of a dent we can make in this. So, yeah, good. All right, from the top. What you'll be building. Keeping track of all the parts of your digital lives is a pain. Now that you know how to write Ruby, however, you can make things easy for yourself. Let's start by creating a program that will keep track of our movie ratings. It'll do one of 4 things. Add a new movie to a hash, update the rating of an existing movie, display the movies and ratings that are already in the hash, or delete a movie from the hash. If it doesn't receive one of the 4 commands, the program will output some kind of error message. This project will give you a lot of room for creativity, but we know sometimes it can be a little disorienting to not have strict instructions. If you ever feel lost, don't hesitate to check out the example code in this exercise to help you along. Click Save and Submit Code to test drive our movie rating program and start building your own. Okay, so what do we have? We've got movies 1, 2, and 3, Memento, Primer, Ishtar, 3, 4, and 1. Puts. What would you like to do? Puts again. Type add to a movie. Type update to update a movie. Type display to display all movies. Type delete to delete a movie. Okay, there's going to be all kinds of coding that we have to do. This is all kinds of bad. Not enough time. Choice equals gets.chomp.downcase, case choice, when, puts, when did you want to add, what movie did you want to add, title equals gets.chomp, if movie title, to sim.nil, puts, what's the rating, type number 0 to 4, rating gets chomp, movie title to sim, rating.toI, puts title, has been added with a rating of rating, else, puts movie that already exists, its rating is blah, and when update, puts, what movie did you want, title gets.chomp, if movie title.nil, good, puts movie, else, puts, what's the new rating, chomp, okay, lot of rinse and repeat, that's what this is, whole lot of rinse and repeat. When delete, puts, what movie do you want to delete, title.gets.chomp, if movie, title to sim, yeah, this is, okay, good, so, as monolithic as it may appear, currently, to us, it's actually not that bad, just a lot of noise. We're going to hit Save and Submit. It'll prompt us what we need to do. Hold on. Texty issues on my phone. Okay, back to Twitch chat. Good. What would you like to do? Type add to add a movie. Type add to add a movie. Update to update. Let's do display. Ta-da! 1, 2, and 3. Wait, cool. Start lesson. Okay, setting up. First things first, let's create a hash to hold our movies and their ratings. Let's prompt the user for input so we can eventually store movie ratings pairs in our hash. Favorite foods, vegetable broccoli. Puts, do you like coding in Ruby? Answer equals gets. I'm confused. I thought we weren't using the rocket anymore. Didn't we just end last night's lesson going over use the colon? Right? Or maybe that's something else. Maybe the drugs are kicking in. It's gotta be me. Clearly I missed something. A hash is a way of sorting data by a specifiable key as opposed to an array, which can only use numbers. It's created like the curly braces above. Why does it feel like they're starting from ground zero? 2. Puts a question on the command line. Here we ask if you like coding in Ruby. In order to get the user to input, we have to call chomp gets. Let's get started. Create a hash and assign it to the variable movies. Okay. Put in your favorite movies as the key with a number rating for the value. Prompt the user for input with puts and save that input in a variable called choice. Puts something choice equals gets dot chomp, perhaps. Free, look back at the last exercise. Movie stuff. Movie 1. And we need our arrow friend. Do we need it in quotes? Yeah, we probably need it in quotes. We don't need you in quotes, though. I don't know. 4? Movie 2. I would take the time to figure out movies, but the mental capacity and interest, I don't want to waste that energy trying to figure out to appease their activity. We're going to do placeholders, because that's just easier. And movie 2 is a 2, because the sequel's never good as the original. More often than not. Save and submit movie stuff. What am I supposed to type in? Prompt the user for input with puts to save. Puts your favorite movie as the key. Create a hash. Assign it to movies. Put your favorite movie as the key with a number rating for the value. Prompt the user for input. More movie stuff. Alright, well, they like that. The case statement. Good work. Now we'll want to create the main body of our program, the case statement, which will decide what actions to take based off what the user types in. If and else are powerful, but we can also get bogged down with ifs and else ifs if we have a lot of conditions to check. Thankfully, Ruby provides us a concise alternative, the case statement. The syntax looks like this, case language. So this is like a switch statement, kind of, roughly, in JavaScript or Python, or do we say it? We'll say it. Like a switch statement in any of the other better languages. Yeah, that's right. That's where we're at. Maybe it's just the lack of oxygen, lack of interest, but that's how it feels. Case language. When JS puts website. When Python puts science. When Ruby put web apps. Else puts I don't know. And the else is what the case statement will do if it doesn't match any of its when statements to the case in the case of the value of languages. Instructions. Below your existing code, create a case statement. Okay. Case for the choice variable with the following when conditions. Case choice, a flock of whens, when add, please puts add. When add, update, display, delete, otherwise, else puts error. I'm gonna copy this nightmare. Don't forget the end. We should have the end. End. Okay, so we need to get rid of the flaw and tab. Flaw, enter tab. That look okay? Yeah, that seems alright. Flaw, enter tab, and flaw. Oh god, that's part of the puts. Bad Steven. Bad Steven. Flaw, enter tab. Otherwise, which would just be else. Hashtag puts life. Good, good, and good. So, don't forget to end the statement after your case/when line. I'm not sure the slash part there, but good enough. Something and good, good. I think we're relatively okay. Movie stuff. Stuff. So descriptive. I mean, just your way with words is fantastic. Let's do update. Update. Yeah, that guy. Boom. Update. Cool. It works. Marching on. 4 of something from somewhere. Loading. Thinking about. Oh, right. Just kidding. Stuff. Error. Gotcha. Good. Next lesson. All right. 4 of 10. Prompting. Redux. Don't mind me. All right. Good, good, good. What are we doing? Prompting, redux, redo, whatever you prefer. Great. Let's build out each part of the case one step at a time. We'll start with add branch. Instructions. Inside your when add block, remove the puts add statement. In its place, prompt the user for a movie title. Save the result in a new variable called title. Your code already has an example of how to do this. Assuming they're referring to the puts stuff for the choice itself. New variable called title. Next, prompt the user for a rating of the movie. Save the new variable called rating. Add that movie rating to the MovieHash and put a message indicating the pair was added. No need for 2sim or 2i just yet. Click the hint if you need help. Feel free to peek back at the first exercise if you need help. Prompting for input looks like this. Puts blah. Number equals blah. That's what we've got here. Adding a value slash key, adding a key slash value pair to a hash looks like this. Blankety blank, followed by blankety blank, and more of that. So, what's 3 plus number 1? 4. Alright, so we'll break this down one step at a time. Inside your when add, remove the puts add. In its place, prompt the user for a movie title. So prompt them for a movie title. So copy. This will be movie title. Movie title. There's that. This probably gets an underscore. Alright, there's that. Don't mind me. Chatty text issues. Sounds good. No. Reference. My normal. Okay, we're good. We're ordering food right now. This is critical. People need to eat, alright? I mean, eventually, not frequently, but, Okay, we are continuing on. Alright, the fun never stops. Back to chat. Back to coding. Food crisis relatively averted. We were putting movie title stuff here. I wonder how they actually had the movie title. You know what? It was probably camel case. That's what I'm guessing. That's probably what they did. Movie title. In its place, prompt the user for movie title. Save the new result. Oh, and this, so they want just title. There's some guidance. Title. Your code already has an example of how to do this. Next, prompt the user for a rating. Save that in the new variable. Okay, hopefully we can pull this off. We may have a little more time. But that means we need to continue on. So I'm trying to balance on whether we should struggle through this or reference the example. Tough choice. We'll forge on through this, and then we'll deal with this first one, then the rest are all rinse and repeat. So we'll make it through this first one, then we'll deal with the rest. That's how we'll play that, right? We'll do it one time ourselves, and then the rest is just noise. Rinse and repeat. Okay, so we've got title. We're putsing, and we're titling. Next, prompt the user for rating of the movie. So that would be puts rating, chomp, and then rating. So very similar to this again. Movie rating. And they want rating. That's not too bad. Copy. There you go. Rating, right? That's not painful. And then add movie / rating pair to the MovieHash. To the movies hash. Damn. And puts a message indicating the pair was added. There's no need for the toSim or toI. Click hint if you need help. So to push it, that's for that. Now adding the key value pair to a hash looks like this. We've got movies with our stuff. So it'll be movies blah equals blankety blank. And then we're printing out stuff. So to add the movie, we're gonna have movies. Actually, let's copy you here. Copy. Should the titles and ratings be indented? Is that weird? I feel like this just angry chunk of code is just floating there, staring at us. I suppose that's okay. Movies. So the title. Oh, heck. What do we, so it'll take title, right? Yeah, it'll take title. I wonder if we need to do title gets.chomp. Probably not. It's probably just title. And then rating. Rating. Followed by, I'm not sure what the +3 is. And this would be movie and title, but down here. I don't know if that's really necessary. So puts 3 plus number 1 would spit out 4. Really, we just needed to say add this and puts a message indicating the pair was added. The movie was added. Copy. Blah, blah, blah. Puts. I wonder if we need to do a hashtag for that. Puts. Blank, blank, blank was added. Might need it. I'm actually going to reference. We've made it this far, which is mostly okay. It's probably going to blow up with an error in our face, and that's fine. Syntax, keyword, your syntax. Yeah, we're going to jump back to the first one and take a look at. But we made it mostly through that first section, which is good enough for me. So here we've got choice, downcase. We're putsing and putsing. Choice dot chomp downcase case choice when add. Now look at that. Holy hell. Copy. They've got all kinds of stuff going on in there. Let's look at 4. So when add, checkity check, puts movie title. What movie title did you want to add? Title equals gets chomp. In its place, save the result. Next, prompt the user for a movie. And they have an if. movies title do sim nil. I don't think we quite need that bit just yet. But what's the rating? So that's if the movie title is nil. If it isn't there, then it will ask what the rating is. Then we'll take the rating. Then it has movie title to sim equals rating. And then it will put the title. See, there we go. Hashtag title has been added with a rating of blankety blank. Else, that movie already exists. Okay. We're going to be adding probably the if statement with the nil and the else. I think we're just focused on this part right here. We're actually going to steal their sentence. And drop that in ours. There we go. Let's go ahead and remove that. Give this a run. Movie stuff. Movie 3. Oh, no, we want add. Movie title, movie 3, movie rating. It's actually a 3, coincidentally. Boom, not boom. Didn't look like you added movie 3 to MovieHash. Movie 3 has been added with a rating of 3, so we're getting there slowly. Maybe we didn't complete the stuff. Is there something we missed? Might be the 2sim, 2i. There's this. Title equals get. Movie title 2sim nil, but we don't have to worry about the 2sim. Else. I'm not sure what we're actually missing. Number 1 equals blank. Movie title. Maybe it's the fact that title is in quotes. That very well could be our issue. I think that might be our issue. Let's try that without. Yeah, let's pretend that was it. Save and submit. Add movie 3. 3 as well. Boom! Movie 3 has been added with a rating of 3. Spec frickin' spectacular. Okay. It's not pretty, it's rough, but we made it through the first one. Okay, not my type. Perfect. Our program is really coming along. You might have wondered how we're going to get our movies and ratings from the user, which come in as strings, into the hash, where we want our movies to be symbols and our ratings to be integers. Built-in Ruby magic to the rescue. Ruby's toSim method can convert a string to a symbol, and a .toI will convert a string to an integer. Instructions to call sim on your title and call .toSim on your title and .toI on your rating. So your movie titles are stored as symbols and hashes. Pretty straightforward. I think it's basically exactly what they showed in their example. So .toSim and .toI. Fire away. Add movie 3 rating trace. Checkity check. Next. Win. 6 of 10. Error. Alright, we're nearly done with the add part of our case. The final thing we want to do is perform a check to see whether the movie has been added already in the hash. To do this, we'll add an if-else statement. Add an if-else statement to the add branch. Okay, hold on. We're dying of lack of oxygen. All the words are blurring together. Totally normal. Totally normal. Not to worry. It's when we completely stop breathing that we should be concerned. Ugh. Disgusting. Okay. Instructions. Add an if-else statement to the add branch of your case. If-else statement to the add branch of your case. This was the if statement we were checking out before. If the movie isn't already in the hash, that is, if movie title sim is nil, it should add the movie rating pair. Otherwise, should puts the movie already exists and nothing else. Make sure to test it. The .nil method will return true if the object is called. If the object it's called on is nil, and false otherwise. Nil blah blah, nil blah, and blah. So they had it right. If movie title blankety blank nil, that's right after gets.chomp. And then all of this actually moves over because of that. Tab. Else. Make sure, say the movie already exists. That movie already exists. Else, puts we'll do that. That movie already exists. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. All right. That should be good. Up the end. We've got to end it. End. Okay. That pretty good overall, not gonna lie. Let's clean that up and go ahead and run this. Add movie 3, rating of 3. Movie has been added. Very cool. And let's go ahead and try save and submit. We'll do add movie 1. Movie rating 4. Movie 1 has been added with a rating of 4. Interesting. Can't tell if that's good or bad. Kinda seems bad. Pretty sure we missed a step. Seems false. The nil will return true if the object... Maybe there's more to it. There's a 43% chance that we have it wrong. What do we do? Let's check out what's on 7. Okay. Update. Perfect. Let's move on to the next branch of our case, which handles updating an existing movie. Oh, that's what's going on. Okay, we were just looking at add versus update. I think. I'm not sure. Still pretty fuzzy on all this. Update. Perfect. Let's move on to our next branch of our case statement, which handles updating an existing movie in the hash. This should be very similar to the work we did in the add branch. We'll do this in 3 steps. Instructions. Inside your when update block, remove the puts updated. Prompt the user for a movie title, stored in title, free. If the movie title is nil, and it's not in the hash, puts okay, otherwise else. This is basically the same song and dance. Set the movie rating, make sure to test it out. Feel free to look first, which, yeah, we're basically going to steal from the first one. A lot of rinse and repeat that's going on here. We will gander at what they have for update. Okay, so update. Copy. Now, it's not just going to be a blatant copy and paste. However, we will thoroughly reference what they have to offer. So, title gets.chomp. That's the same as what we've got up here. And for the puts, they've got what movie did you want to update? In fact, we can change it to our own stuff. Update movie. How bare bones and minimal effort can we make this? If movie, blah, 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 puts movie not found, that is fairly straightforward. Else, new rating. Type number, 1 to 4. Nope. Any number will do. If it's 6 or 18,000, we're going to take it. Rating gets chomp. Movie title to some. Rating to I. Same as we've got up here. And then it'll puts. Title has been updated with new rating of blankety blank. And actually that's fine by me, because we ended up using essentially their same sentence as last time. Actually, it was this one. We stole their sentence from last time. So that's going to be ours. Boom. However, that needs to be indented. No, no, no. Oh god, it's got their stupid double-spaced indents or whatever they're rocking. Bastards. Who does that? Ridiculous. Double space. Why? Just use the tab key. What were they thinking? Save and submit. Movie stuff. Update. Update movie. We will update movie 2. Movie not found. I think it's starting to fall apart. That's probably bad. That's probably bad. And I'm concerned because we copied their code. So that makes me super questionable of what exactly is going on. In addition to that, they've still given us a green check mark. So this is what the path of destruction looks like. Display. Awesome. Now let's handle displaying the context of our movie's hash. This will be a little different from what we did for the add and update branches. Instructions. First, remove the puts movies when the user types display. Next, iterate through the hash using .each and puts each movie rating pair. The format should be movie #rating. Make sure to test it out. Be careful with your spacing. Output format should be exactly like this. hashtag movie, space, rating, which should result in something like this below. Now that should be totally fine. First remove the puts. Next, iterate through using .each, so movies.each. Let's try movies.each. Puts. Actually, it should be movies.each. What does it do? Puts? I don't even know. Do puts something, something, something. That doesn't necessarily feel right. Oh yeah, that's bad. That is bad. That is bad. That was a joke. Let's try that. Movies.each. Display. Undefined. Remind me later. Close. Jumping back to section 1. Oh, movie.each do movie rating. That's what we were missing. Do movie rating. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. We got confused with the do and the puts when it didn't look right. The only silver lining to that is that at least we could kind of tell that it seemed wrong. It'd be movies, rating. Save and submit. Oh god, why? Movies? Is that better? It's just given up entirely. What the deuce? Why is it falling apart? I thought that's all we were missing was just the... Oh, is it title and rating? No, it's just movie and rating. Do movie rating. We're missing the end. We're missing the end. That's what we did wrong. We're missing the end. We figured it out. Falling's how we learned, and we've been falling a lot, so we've been learning. That's the only saving grace to the end. Save and submit. Display. There we go. No. Looks like put doesn't include movie 1-4. I don't know if that's my fault or their fault. Hold the phone. Don't mind me. Alright. Death. Let's figure out... The thing I can think of is just swapping in their code from section 1. Mainly due to the lack of time for the stream. Let's movie get Trump. Copy. Display. That's for add. Why would display be messing up with add? Right? I don't think display should have any effect. That's ours. This is theirs. We'll run it. Display. Yeah, what's under add shouldn't affect what's happening under display. Yeah, okay, so close. So that's not going to change anything. So display itself, so our display, at least to me, looked freakishly similar to theirs. Something about something. Look, when display, movies.each end. Copy. And we'll do the flip between the two. Here we go. So line, where do we have it from? Movies do, so Z, that's from right here. That's our code. Here's there. Oh. Our code. If we copy from there. So our code, their code. Our code. Looks friggin' identical. What the hell? Movies.each do. Movies.each do. Movies rating. Movie rating. Movie rating. Movie rating. We had just movie in there before, so this is ours. Movies. We'll make it singular. Save and submit. Display. What the hell? Alright, well, I guess the S was tripping us up. You know what it was before? We did have movie without the S, but we didn't have end at the time. When we added end, we had already included the S in it, which was throwing us off. That's what the issue was. That's why it was falling apart. Alright. So for delete. Okay, delete. Almost there. Let's handle the delete part of our case statement, which will remove whatever key the user specifies from the hash. This will be very similar to what we did for the add and update. A lot of rinse and repeat again. Ruby makes it easy to remove a movie rating pair from our hash. We just write movie.deleteTitle. Go ahead and remove puts deleted when the user types delete. Get the title from user. Include an if-else statement that puts an error if the movie's not in the hash. If it's there, use .delete to remove it. Don't forget to convert your title .toSim in each branch. You always want to store, check, and update symbols in your hash, not strings. And because we are on such limited time now, we're just going to jump straight to delete. We alternated. Don't mind me. Sneezy stuff. Why? You sneezy bastard. Okay. It's okay. Still alive. Forging ahead. The delete nonsense looks similar to that, because that's exactly what they're looking for. That will be our reference. Down yonder. 40 do. Okay, so we are looking for We'll be getting rid of the puts deleted, dropping basically this in. Let's doctor it. What movie you want to delete? Delete movie. Title equals gets chomp. If movie dot toSim dot nil will puts movie not found. If it's not there, won't do anything. Okay, and we left that just like we did for movie not found for update. Else movie dot delete, and then they're doing the title toSim symbol. Okay, puts title has been terminated. All thanks to Skynet. Good, good, good. Alright. That looks fairly decent. Minimal effort achieved. Drop that in. Get rid of you. Lots of extra space. Okay. Let's go ahead, run that, save and submit. Let's try doing delete movie. Let's do delete movie 2. We'll do delete movie 2. Movie not found. I still question all of this, because we referenced half of it. We did add, we referenced update, we did delete, or we did display, and then we referenced for delete. There was a lot of copy and paste from their main thing to power through this quickly, and it's just, maybe I just must be freakish. I'm what's wrong with the code. Nice work. Fantastic. You built a little app. Kind of. You built this monstrosity. You built a little app with only a few dozen lines of code. Impressive, isn't it? No, not impressive. The 4 verbs your program knows, add, display, update, and delete, are universal. This acronym could be known as CRUD, for create, read, update, and delete, respectively. These are the actions you take when you update an entry in a database, ask a website for information, or write a blog post. Being familiar with this setup is good because you see it in everything from API calls to web frameworks like Ruby on Rails. Instructions. Feel free to play around with your program until you've got it running just the way you like. Maybe add more specific else message than error. When you're ready, click Save and Submit code to complete this project. Error / super mega death and confusion. Okay, good. Movie stuff, instead of add, update, display, or delete, we are going to tell it our favorite command, sandwich. Damn good command, but doesn't know what to do. Error, super mega death, and confusion, which we didn't even spell mega correctly, but that's perfect. That goes with everything else we did during today's stream. Earned a badge, kind of. This is a pity badge. A night at the movies. Kind of. Not really. Close. We'll fix mega. That'll be our saving grace. Save and submit. Sandwich? Question mark? It's an unsure sandwich. The best kind. Alright. Badged. Good. Next. What is on the horizon for tomorrow? Up next, the Zen of Ruby. In this course, we'll look at the best practices and conventions that make Ruby unique. Start lesson. She is loading. Ruby is a delight. Someone paid them to say that. As a language, Ruby prioritizes programmer productivity over program optimization. This means that Ruby may not always run a program in the fastest way possible, but it strives to be the language that programmers like you find easy and fun to use. Also, highly question that statement. The more intuitive a language's syntax is, the more productive its users can be. You're in control, not the machine. Check out the code in the editor. Looks almost like English, doesn't it? Instructions, save and submit code when you think you know what the output will be. And there are 20 sections for tomorrow. So day 122, possibly a longer stream, we'll see. Ruby is eloquent, true. Ruby is ugly, false. Puts Ruby is eloquent. If Ruby is eloquent, puts Ruby is not ugly, unless Ruby is ugly. Good to know. We will continue down that path tomorrow. In the meantime, day 121 concludes, and we will check our stats. For today, we're ending at 63% of the way through Ruby with 1,405 points of confusion to our name and 196 badges. Good times. All right. Let's go ahead and back out of this. Closing out of Codecademy. Thank you again to anyone and everyone who stopped by to view the stream. Greatly appreciate it. The adventure continues tomorrow with day 122. But in the meantime, we are stopping the stream. Are you sure you want to stop the stream? Hell yeah. Kill it.